Hey everybody, Kyle Goth here from GoatFilmReviews.com and the Goat Film Reviews YouTube channel, and I've got my first thoughts, my quick reaction to the new film 1946, The Mistranslation That Changed Religion? I think that's the full title. Anyway, 1946, it's a documentary about a mistranslation in one of the versions of the Bible back in 1946, of course, where one word was seemingly translated into homosexual, and it didn't mean that, basically, kind of resulting in a lot of the hate towards homosexual rhetoric that has been persistent throughout the last several decades in the Bible. I can't speak to know all the details about it, but this was a mind-blowing documentary in terms of its subject matter. I didn't know most of what was going on with this film, and I have yet to dive in and do some extra research on it because it seems almost too insane of a story. So the subject matter of the film is incredible and very, very thought-provoking and captivating, and a number of the subjects that were interviewed, including as they some of the people that have discovered this are kind of searching for who the letter writer was from Canada who tried to reverse the decision. And it's so crazy that decision changed a few years later, but most of the Bibles we have today are derived from the version that was there. So there's some really great storytelling in this. There's some really great fact-finding and interesting layers to view the film through. One problem I did have with the movie, though, and it's one of the things that kind of dipped my overall enjoyment, is similar to the film Silver Dollar Road, which was a documentary that I recently talked about as well. The subject matter is incredible. I don't know that the execution on the documentary is all that great. As much as I don't like people who would, defend their hatred, I do think there should be more talking heads in the film from the other viewpoint. Let's actually ask the people that found this mistranslation and still stand by it. Ask them what they think about it. I know that the one character does with her father, but I feel like we need it more than that. And it's not an easy thing to do, is you're basically asking somebody, but I think in order for this viewpoint to be more readily taken, at face value, you do have to have the other side, whether or not you like the other side. So I will say I wish the film had contacted more people in the church that seemed unbothered by this really shocking development, and why it hasn't been more readily available. Why is this secret kind of remained a secret? Why is this something that people still there's one person in the film who said, he was ready to take his own life if he was told that being gay was a sin, because he didn't want God to be, he was willing to give up his life for his religion because he thought that his religion hated him. And I think that's a powerful thing. The film is full of these kinds of questions that I feel like we get the answers we want, but maybe we should have gotten a little bit more deep diving into some of the elements of it. That's just all I'm thinking. Yeah, it's not like the casing for the documentary is not extremely well put together, but it's solid. It's the thing is, when the subject matter is this good, the film survives still, because it is a very powerful subject matter and a very powerful story, and one that both saddened me and also made me hopeful for the people that were involved, because they were so interested in righting that ship. And that's a very difficult thing to do. We've been living with that mistranslation for 80 years. So I found the subject matter in this film to be quite powerful, even though the documentary casing itself wasn't extremely well put together. But it is enough for me to definitely recommend 1946. This documentary is terrific, and I think its subject matter alone is worth the price of admission. So definitely check it out. Come back when you're done and tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. While you're down there, please like and subscribe. There are 2 free things you can do that help support the channel immensely, and you never miss new episodes of the show as they drop. You can also check out GoatFilmReviews.com for my many written reviews. You can find Goat Film Reviews on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, and Threads at Almighty Goatman. And you can check out my show, Kyle and Nick on Film, that I co-host with Nick Plodchuk from the St. Paul Filmcast. We have new episodes of that show every single week. All those links that I just talked about, they're down in the description. And we'll see you next time.